Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we are prepping to go on vacation. So I have some food and stuff. I went grocery shopping a little bit behind me. I like to take some stuff that we know is going to be expensive, more expensive when we get to where we're going. So we take a big cooler in the back of the car and pack it with like our favorite meats, cheeses that's like double or triple the price of what it costs here. And I got some snack boxes. I've never done these before, but I have seen them all over social media. So here's what it is. It's literally a tackle box. These were $2.88 at Walmart. So let me show you what they look like. You take it out of the bag and open it up. It's going to look like this. It comes with all of these little dividers where you put them down in here and it makes this many little boxes. So what I've decided to do is, the girls are so excited about this, they are both going to have one a piece, and I'm going to put them in little squares like this, and we're going to fill it with like their favorite candies. I'll let them pick out some candies from Walmart to fill it up. So I'll show you in a little bit what all it's going to look like after we get our candies in here. So each of them are going to have one of these. But what I like about this is, so you can put pepperonis, cheeses, grapes, crackers, like whatever in here, close it up, throw it in the cooler, and take this whole thing to the beach. And if you have something longer, like celery, carrots, or whatever, these little things come out. So you can put your long stuff here. Like, you can configure it ever how you want to. You can have them look on like this and have all the little boxes, or you can configure it to put your snacks in. So that's pretty cool. I've never used it before. I'll let you know if it holds up and how it does. So we're gonna fill these up a little bit later. But first, what we're gonna do is also take some food with us that costs more, and then I also make some things. So we're gonna make a few breakfast items, or you could call them snacks, I guess, to take with us. So I'm gonna be making some egg cups, some sausage balls, and some little muffins. Because the girls like the little bites muffins, but there's only 4 bags in a box, or 5 bags in a box, and they only have 4 little muffins in them. I can get like a lot of muffins out of these, and they're only $1, and those boxes are like $6 a piece. So I got 2 of these to make, so I make 24 of these muffins and then 12 of these berry muffins. And I just take little baggies and put 3 in each little snack size baggies, and then we're good to go with that. So let me show you how I make the sausage balls. So to my bowl, I have some Bisquick right here, and it calls for 2 cups of that. So I'm just gonna pour that in. 1, 2 cups of Bisquick. Then it calls for 4 cups of cheese. Okay, so I'm literally using whatever cheese I have. So I have this shredded Mexican cheese, which is like 4 different kinds of cheese. And I need 4 cups of it. I'm probably not gonna have enough, so I'm probably gonna have to add. Well, we're gonna say that's 4 cups. It looks pretty good to me. Now to this, we're gonna add 1 pound of sausage. So the roll that I have is actually 2 pounds of sausage. So I'm just gonna cut it directly in half, and you do not need to cook this sausage because they cook in the oven before you put it in here. So I'm gonna add that, and now I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of milk. So I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of milk. Now what I'm gonna do, mush it all together. So I'm just gonna take my hands and start mushing it all together. It takes a good little while to get it all incorporated together. Now that you have it all looking like this, doughy like, You're gonna take some spray a pan pretty well so they do not stick. Then I just have this little melon. If you have a cookie scoop, or you can just pinch it, really, it does not matter. But to get about the same size, you're just gonna scoop it, roll it into a ball, and put it on the pan. And then you're just gonna repeat this until all of your dough, I guess you'd call it dough, you're gonna put them about that far apart, is used up and on the sheet. All right, I finished. I had enough for this pan, and I had some for this pan too. So we're gonna stick them in the oven on 350 for about 20-25 minutes. Next up, we are going to be cooking, or throwing together and cooking, some egg cups. So everybody probably makes their egg cups differently if you make egg cups, because basically you can put whatever you want to in it and it's gonna be great. Sausage, the rest of the sausage that I have, and eggs and cheese. That's all mine are gonna be. So you can put bacon in it if you want to put bacon in it. You can put veggies in them. If you want to go like vegetarian without meat, you can put onions, bell peppers, anything you want to in the cup. And if you wanted to use like egg whites to be even healthier instead of like the whole egg, you could do that too. But we're going with sausage, egg, and cheese. Classic breakfast stuff. So all you're gonna do is cook up this sausage first. While you have your sausage looking like that, it's nice and crumbled. You want to make sure you keep chopping until it's in fine little crumbles like that. You don't want like big chunks, unless you like big chunks. If you like big chunks, keep it chunky, but we like it little crumbles. So I'm gonna take it off the heat and let that cool down. And now we're gonna mix the other stuff together. So we're gonna need some cheese. So I have my block cheese, and I'm just gonna shred up about an 8-ounce block. Probably gonna do more than that, but for now, that's what we're gonna start with. So I have my cheese nice and shredded. We're gonna set that to the side, and I'm gonna crack all the eggs that I have in my refrigerator, which I think is about a dozen, maybe a little more than a dozen. I don't know, maybe a baker's dozen. We'll see. See if we can do 2 at a time. Two more. And my last 2. Oh, I got shell in the last one. I always remember, shell gets shell out. Instead of digging around with a spoon, if you use a shell, it will get the shell out every single time. So I ended up using one more than a baker's dozen. So I have 14 eggs in here. Break up those yolks. Whisk this all together. And I think I'm gonna add a splash of milk to give it that fluffy, it gives it a little fluffier texture. And so now I have that all nice and mixed up. I'm gonna add my seasoning, which I'm gonna give it a little bit of, just a tiny bit of salt and some pepper, and mix that up. Now we're gonna add the cheese in and mix that up. I'm gonna add all the cheese. I was gonna save some to sprinkle on the top, but I'm thinking I'm gonna add another one to it. So, mix the cheese in. Now I'm gonna take my sausage that has cooled down a little bit, and we're gonna add it. Then I'm just gonna mix this around till they're all mixed together. These are gonna be so good. So now it's time to put them in their cups, and let me show you how I do that. So I have my muffin tins. I'm gonna spray these pretty good. Hopefully I have enough for the muffins. If not, I'll use Crisco. I have Crisco. All right, so I sprayed my tins, and now I'm just gonna pour this into each one of them. These are gonna be so yummy. Here are the sausage balls out of the oven, and they are perfection. This is how I like them, a little crispier. If you don't want them cooked, I mean, this is perfect, I think, but if you want them cooked a little less than this, you can take them out in 20 minutes. I cooked mine for 25 minutes, but they are delicious. Here are the egg cups out of the oven. They look a little hot mess right now. I'm gonna let them cool and then flip them out, and they'll be cute little muffin shaped egg bites. We are moving on to our muffins. This is probably the easiest fix. All we're gonna do is put these into a bowl and add, each bag calls for a half a cup of milk. So we're gonna add 1 cup of milk to this and give it a mix. All right, we're gonna add this in, and we're gonna mix it up. Mix it all up. And then I'm gonna get my mini muffin pan. Now that this is mixed, all right, I got my mini muffin pan here. We're gonna give it all a spray. We're gonna use this whole pan. Make sure I get them all good so they come out. And I'm just gonna spoon them in. And this much will fill this whole tin up because it's a little muffin and you don't want to fill it all the way up to the top anyway. So we're just gonna fill all these up and then pop them in the oven on 400 for about 7 or 8 minutes, and they are good to go. All right, they're out of the oven now. One is missing because my husband ate it. And so all we're gonna do is take a little butter knife here, go around the side, and look how beautiful and perfect. It just pops right out just like that. And they are good to go. I'm going to let them cool fully because the bottom, you see the steam coming off of it. Actually, I'm gonna flip them over so the bottom part will cool too. And once they have cooled fully, I'll be able to bag them up for transport when we take them to the beach. All right, here are the muffins out of the oven. They took about 9 minutes, and these are the chocolate chip ones, and they are hot right now, but they just pop out just like this. And we're gonna put 3 of them to a bag, and we will have muffins that you can just pull out, pop right out, and they are good to go for a nice little breakfast. One of the last things I'm gonna do is set up these snack boxes for the girls. Aren't they so cute? Okay, these are gonna be candy. So I'm gonna start with this one, and we're gonna do chocolate right here. And then we got some milk duds. For that one. And I got some Skittles, and you just keep adding them all up. Okay, look how stinking cute they are. And here is the other one. Aren't they darling? All right, our muffins are not quite cool enough, but we're gonna go ahead and bag them. I'm out of my snack baggies, so, all right, I'm out of my snack baggies, so we are gonna have to use the bigger ones. It'll be all right. I will reuse these bags for stuff while we're at the beach, so I'm not wasting all this disposable bags. I will reuse them. not only for the environment, but also for your bank account, because you know, everything's gone up in price. I would like to have the snack baggies because it perfectly fits 3 little muffins in it. And like at the bottom where it seals, but this will work too. So I'm just gonna finish up bagging the muffins, and then we're gonna get to packing our stuff. We're leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning to try to beat traffic. So we'll see how that goes. And then if somebody happened to eat the top off of that one, it'll be all right. We're still gonna put the rest of it in there. And now I gotta clean up all these dishes. That was a whirlwind, and my kitchen is a hot mess now, so I need to go wash all the dishes up and get everything cleaned up before we leave for in the morning, get packed. The girls are packed. I gotta pack, Chris gotta pack. So, and we gotta clean all these dishes up. But it's gonna be so nice when we get there and I have all this stuff prepared. I don't have to cook while I'm down there. Well, we are cooking some suppers, but like breakfast, snacks, stuff like that, we're good to go. It helps on money, and it helps with not having to cook so much while I'm down there. So I will say my most favorite thing is these little cute candy boxes. I mean, they're just darling. And these were only $2.88. It's literally a tackle box. I've already told y'all that. But I'm really excited about that. And I bought 3. So I have another one, and I'm gonna put actual snacks that we're gonna take down to the beach in that one and pop it in the cooler. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you got some ideas on maybe some things to take when you go on vacation. I mean, you don't have to like load down your whole kitchen and stuff like that, but this just makes it easier on us as a family, especially with fast food being like, we go to fast food and it's $40 for a family of 4. So I can't imagine anybody's family bigger than a family of 4 going through drive-through all the time. So this will help with that. I have it. They're hungry. I grab it. Here you go. You want a muffin? You want a sausage ball? I mean, I got it. You can have it, and we're good to go. So hopefully it gave you some ideas to do when you go on vacation. I thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out, and I am so grateful to everyone that watches, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.